Good Business San Diego Financial News Update, sponsored by Wilsey Asset Management. Hi, I'm Roy Robertson, and I'm here with Brent Wilsey, the president of Wilsey Asset Management. Consumers are anxiously waiting to see the consequences that could come from tariffs and trade disputes. Brent's here today to talk about whether trade wars could also hurt housing prices. Another thing to be concerned about?
Another thing to be concerned about, and before I get into that, I do want to back up here a little bit and let people know. I mean, we're doing pretty good now. The indexes have recovered somewhat, but I want to warn people, I believe there's another shoe to drop, and you have to remember what's going on right now. We have verbal talk about the trade, the tariffs and so forth. Right. And keep in mind, those are very long, 50 pages long, some of them times. We still have the same Federal Reserve chairman on interest rates. China is loosening up a little bit, but still tough. So I do believe there's another shoe to drop with more negative news coming out. And I've told people, this is not going to be over till midsummer, late summer. So don't think everything's fine, because when it's not, you panic and you do terrible emotional decisions. So, and I do want to say it's not all bad. We did get some economic news that's coming out that is actually pretty good. There's a thing called the JOLTS report, which is Job Opening Labor Turnover Survey. That was 7.2 million open jobs. Now, what does that mean? Remember how great things were in 2019? That's the same number back in 2019 with no problems. 2018, it was 6.8 million open jobs. So there's a lot of jobs open, which is a positive. We hear about people, oh, they're getting laid off, but so many open jobs out there. Also, too, there's a thing in that JOLTS report called the quit ratio. People quitting their job. Now, if you're concerned on the economy, like, oh my gosh, things are going to collapse, you're not going to quit your job. 3.3 million people quit their job because they're confident they can get another job and they're okay with the economy. I do want to talk about the GDP report. GDP came down on an annual basis, 0.3% decline. Oh my gosh, that's terrible, the economy is collapsing. You have to understand how imports work. Imports are a negative on GDP. The first quarter, we had a lot of companies and businesses buying a lot of products to get here before the tariffs hit. So our imports were up 41%. Now, I believe in the second quarter, that will reverse, and we'll see a positive GDP. You can't look at one quarter, and these are annualized numbers, and say, oh, that's happening. You've got to understand the numbers behind them. I want to point out, too, consumer spending up 1.8%. I love this one. Government spending down 1.4%. That's a big positive for me. I like seeing government spend less. Disposable personal income, well, that was up 2.7. So there are bright spots, but be prepared for the negative side. And what I want to talk about today was the real estate side, because there are seeing cracks in the real estate side because of the FHA loans. Their delinquency rates, the rates are up about 11%, and that's the worst in 12 years. So what is happening is that the people in the FHA loans, those are for people that have a small down payment, lower credit scores. These are the people we talked about before, saying, do not feel like you're missing something out here. Do not jump in over the last 2 or 3 years and buy a home because your friend bought a home in 2018. They made 50, 60%. You feel left out. Now these people are having problems because of the fact they're underwater at this point in time. So you've got to be careful. Understand the numbers, and we will see probably more of this, but I think we'll get through it. There is still about $35 trillion in equity for homeowners, but if you bought your home 2 or 3 years ago, you get in trouble, you sell it, you probably can't do it.
And give it time. So we'll see what happens when you're here next week, and over the next couple of months, we'll revisit this often. Thanks, Brent. Appreciate it. You'll find Brent online at smartinvesting2000.com, and Brent's here every Wednesday at 6:55 with a weekly commentary. We thank you for watching. This has been a Good Business San Diego Financial News Update, sponsored by Wilsey Asset Management.